So we're here at Turkey Run State Park, ready to go for our tubing adventure down the river, 3 miles for 3 hours. Woo! Let's go.
Let's do this.
How do you feel about this?
It's so cold. It's so cold.
We're moving at a decent pace actually. It's supposed to take about 3 hours to go 3 miles. The sun is out, the water's ice cold in some spots, but it's not too bad on the feet. All right, we got the crew here, ready to go. All right, we're just here chilling down the river, nice and easy. It's really enjoyable right now today. You know, once your feet get used to it, the water's nice and calm, and it's quite peaceful out here at Turkey Run actually. I didn't expect it to be like this. So we're here at the narrow bridge now, about to go under it. The old one, I don't know if you can use it still, but that's the new one that we just drove across in our bus coming here. All right, we're making our way under the narrow bridge finally, actually under it. It's been about 5 minutes now since we entered the area of the bridge, and now we're finally just passing under it. So it does take a while to get through this area. Now we're starting to move pretty quickly. Let's go, rapids. Uh-oh, Jake. How is this?
Good.
Awesome, yeah. We're probably nearing the 3/4 mile mark if I were to guess, but we definitely haven't hit a mile yet. It's actually pretty shallow down here. You might be able to see the bottom. No! Oh! Man. Woo. So I've been left behind by our crew, and now there's supposedly a snake in the water. Hey, don't mess around with the wildlife when you're out here. That's the one thing I can tell you. Don't mess around with wildlife. Leave it to its own being. So we're nearing the suspension bridge now. We got a little bit of momentum behind us with the current. And some people are stopping on the side, surprisingly, but you want to use this to gain momentum because you don't get a lot of it out here. All right, so we are halfway through the water journey on the tubes at the suspension bridge, which usually marks the halfway point. It's about it. We're just gonna enjoy the rest of our tubing adventures and get back and do a hike along the river next. Hey guys, what's up? Just chilling out here, dodging logs, rocks, and much more. Rattlesnakes, apparently.
Some kind of snakes. It's pretty beautiful out here. It's pretty cool cliffs all along it. And the water's not the clearest, but you can see the bottom here.
This is looking nice right here with the pines and the vines. So beautiful.
You'd almost think you weren't in Indiana for a minute.
I know. Then you realize.
But actually, it's July and the weather is pretty nice, so that's the other crazy part about this whole.
The current is flowing nicely here at Turkey Run State Park. We're just enjoying it here on our rafts. We got maybe 3/4 to a half a mile left, so it's not too bad. We've been out here for over 2 hours now. Hasn't felt the longest though for some reason. We're all just cruising down here though. Avoiding down trees now. There's some trees that have grown upside down on the cliffside, which is wild. It's pretty unique for Indiana here at Turkey Run. We've made it to our final destination. The bridge, we can see it off in the distance. I don't know what time it is, but I think we made it under the 3 hour mark and we got going at the end. It got a little rowdy, too rowdy. We got most of the crew right there. Woo! We got one missing link way back there in the chaos. So we're here inside Turkey Run State Park, and now we're gonna take Trail 3 as a hiking loop down the river. We just got done tubing a little bit over an hour ago, had some lunch, and it was enjoyable. So we're here at the suspension bridge now that we went under earlier, so that's really cool. Walking across it. The traffic is high today, sadly. Well, you can feel it rocking.
Yep.
It's a beautiful day here at Turkey Run. Not too hot. The sun is warm, but the water felt nice earlier. So we'll be taking Trail 3, which is the one that we heard is highly recommended around here. Is beautiful out here, of course. Is lush. There's no humidity at all, which is awesome. Now this looks like a Pacific Northwest hike right here with the cliff's edge. Steep climbs. Man, that's awesome. Whoa, that's insane. I didn't realize this is what the hike was about. So it's about 50 feet down there. We came up from that ladder over there, and it's pretty sick out here. We're probably most of the way through the trail, but this is a hit right here. So the ravine down here is called Bear Hollow. It is 50 feet down from the main trail that winds along the cliffside. I don't know how deep this goes, but it is really cool back here and definitely worth the time to come down. As long as you're brave enough to hike down that, of course. We literally just remembered that we're in Indiana and this is what we get. What? It's shocking for Indiana.
I know. You wouldn't expect it.
Literally, there's so much elevation up there. Wow. I've never seen anything like this other than Brown County Hobbs Hollow. The temperature has dropped like 20 degrees down here. It feels like you feel cool breeze back here and it's so awesome. Literally, it's like a great chasm like we found in it a lot back in Israel. People out there falling in the water, floating on their rafts, having fun. You know, a beautiful evening here at Turkey Run. We're just enjoying it down here right now. So we, of course, did the 3 hour and 3 mile option for tubing a day. You can apparently do up to 7 miles in 7 hours, which sounds insane. We have an absolutely sick cave behind us with the beautiful Pacific Northwest pines. Wow, this is sick. Yo. It's absolutely sick up here with these massive rocks. We're heading out of the park, well, this part of the park at least. We're gonna go back to the campground here soon. The guy's trying to make the bridge wobble purposely. Nobody's coming down on rafts other than some canoes down there, surprisingly. It's a beautiful day for it. The water, it's nice and cool on your feet, but everywhere else it's fine. The sun is beating down on us, it's nice and warm. The temperature is fine, there's no humidity, so it's beautiful out here. What do you say about the conditions?
Pretty nice.
Right, yeah. So we're back the next morning here at Turkey Run State Park, and today we are gonna take Trail 3 to Trail 4 in a longer hike, it seems like, according to the map at least. It's gonna be like 4 miles nearly, so yeah, let's get going. The sketchy path built into the rock side. Shoo. Here's an up top view of the punch bowl. Not much to see other than there's some water back here. We're making our way back to the suspension bridge, where we've probably done about 3.5 miles of hiking now, and we finally we can see the creek now where people are tubing and canoeing like we did yesterday, and the suspension bridge is just off in the distance, and that marks the end of our hike. We're back at the suspension bridge. Tubers going under us. We're making our way out of Turkey Run State Park. Go clean up our campsites and sadly end this trip.